Hello, you archaeologists. I'm the John Struct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward adventure. I don't know if I've got work tomorrow because I've tried booking it off, but like it's in the system, but it's not been. What I'm gonna have to do is just get up for work, go to work, then this is not ideal. Anyway, probably means I should be going to sleep, but I'm not. I'm playing computer games. Let's talk to this person here. What's that, a package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Confounded, that fool of a... What a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labours day and night without regard for his own well-being. Oh, my chocobo just disappeared, didn't he? At the very least, he ought to try and eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? Highborn knight can not be seen favouring a lowborn mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. Is there a way to get to the map without clicking that? See, I could do that now, but I'm not on like level 50 quests, am I? So like, that's when I really should do that. So we'll head back. I think I'm returning to the nest, aren't I? With sound, yes we do. No, I was wrong. No, I wasn't wrong. Luckily, we stocked up on useful greens recently. Must applaud your initiative, Mistress Alterian. Rolf tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we do not have the time to thank you properly. For a task of which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artorial included. Get ourselves nothing, because it's always the second one. There we go. On our set. Anyway, in times as these, Sir Redwald can... Yeah, sure. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. Veteran through and through, just as Lord Julliman said. Good. We've lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north in Riversmeet in the search of heretics' hideaways. Riversmeet is a great name. Whether they were attacked or met some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly. For this is a harsh, unforgiving land, and which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knight as quickly as possible, I'll have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Arterial will be working together to seek him out. When you're ready to depart, good luck. There he is, found him. Seems to have been assigned an area near Camp Riversmeet, Mistress Alterian. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of the many knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from Coerthus, Western Highlands. One of many sacrifices were made in wake of the Calamity. 'Twould not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Yeah, so unsurprisingly, the size of Heavensward is about the same size as the original game, and is about the same size of the 7 Astral Era. There might be like 10 or 12 extra quests in it, and I'm sure dungeons might change the size, but like if you just look at the amount of quests, they're about the same, like about 90, 80, something like that. So if I tried to push through it, and I deliberately went out of my way to push through the original game as fast as possible as well, and they've cut out a lot of quests obviously, but potentially we could get through this. I don't think it's going to happen because this is already day 2 of 4 and I've got work potentially tomorrow and the next day, so but maybe. Maybe. Boom, 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 boom. I've got a giant eye. Okay, giant eye was taking me to the wrong place. How did you get here before me? There, below us camps rivers meet. What remains of it? I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here. Should we fall, the beasts below would make short work of us. Can't I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge? Oh, I reckon I could make that. I mean, after all, it's only 10 levels, right? But you'll notice we're still on level 50 quests. And I'm obviously going to be overpowered for all of these quests as well. There is a reconnaissance party came this way. I see no sign of it. Still, it's possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took the alternate route to Camp Rivers Meet. Till we meet the camp itself, cannot be certain. We must press on. That's a cool looking enemy. Now, what I could have done is what I tried to do with my original character I got up here, which was like try and level them all up and try to be super efficient with leveling. But I got to the point where I couldn't do the quests because I didn't have the level, and suddenly I didn't have quests to do. The game specifically went out of the way to say there was a safer way down, and I did not take it. But also, ha ha ha! I am fine. With this gaunt figure. Aid this party night. You're right. Heard the sounds of a struggle. Thank the fury, I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved. Just like that, you suddenly live up to your reputation, Mistress Alturian. What happened here, sir? There no one else? I'm caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. A cough wheeze. Naught but white all around until we saw ships moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close. I was very brave. But there were others. They were shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices on my way to camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. The heretics tracked you here. I, cough, cough. My lord, the heretics... Hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all the traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must cough wheeze. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done, but first we must see you to safety. Yeah, new gloves. I'll put on the gloves. I'm already over-leveled. Can't tell. Yeah, must be those. End of oh, it's Shiva. Lord Artorial seems... Yes, okay. Is the right of it, Mr. Altarian? Whatever remains of the heretic's trail will be gone by the next snowfall. We cannot very well leave our friend here. I'll see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I'd have you search the area north of the camp for signs of attack. Should pick up the heretic's trail. Do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith. Be sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured we will not be far behind. Naive, thank you. Of his meat. For me? Is that a polar bear? It is, look at the polar bear! Get the fuck away from that. Alright, fine. Well, if it isn't I have come to join the revelry, I shouldn't doubt it. The situation here is under control. There's plenty more fiends to go around. Why don't you try checking beyond the rock to the north? The end of our hope. Is that... Okay, there we go. Track continues to the north. But, I was close to no request. What are you doing, game? Yeah. Should have done my hair before. Look at these suspicious footprints. Why, look at these suspicious footprints. Why, look at these suspicious footprints. Look at this cane waving. I keep saying, look at this. Look at this person talking to you. Oh, this guy has no spine. Gonna be easy to defeat. Feels like I'm doing a war crime here, but well, he's not surrounding there, I guess, but I guess killing him was not the idea, but Well, I thought you were plants. Fuck. It's there. Oh. Yeah, I've got a spell that sends me going backwards. Yeah, I should be hitting everyone, I know. What does that one do? Huh. Enough. I can see why I put it there and forgot to use it.
Looking for me, I presume.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
Oh, you speak faster now.
No, it cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou, alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo.
Okay.
The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche, and then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen were I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be.
What of the innocents who died? It's just the same thing in two different ways, but whatever. When you attacked Foundation?
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
So one thing I can do now is, because I've played all the Final Fantasies, I can say, this is a plot point in Final Fantasy VI, when all the Espers come out and they destroy the Empire, and the Empire's like, look, we're the goodies now, because of the Espers. But what they've done is they've cleverly put us in the Empire's shoes instead. Sort of.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now.
That's nice.
Does not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Why wouldn't he check the fucking house? Like, I didn't even know where to go. I was just like, okay, no, I did. I knew it was a house, but still. Oh, where could this hideout be? Maybe the warmest place here? Mr. Sartirian plays Halone. You are alive. We came swiftly as we could, but I see we were too late. I let her go because of bun reasons. So they were looking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we will not let that distract you from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You've dealt our foes a telling blow this eve, my friend. I see what your efforts are recognised. I see that, whatever. I will see to it that. Establishing an outpost in some remote location could not have been easy. Tenacious Devils. Still level 50. Notorial would rather not linger about cause. Knights of Matters here in a hand. Of course, it's not going to get to level 51 because we have another brother. Let's return to Falcon's Nest and share discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after attacking heretics across the mountains of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours of rest next to a warm fire. We don't necessarily have to do this level 52 quest. But I mean, We are close, aren't we? Those doggos. Bum 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 bum. Dum bum 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 bum. Looks a Griff user. Ah, it's a person. You know what? I went to the wrong place, didn't I? How did we walk? No, we should be level 52 when we do that. Best wise. I think I just... Yeah, I'm not sure how I did that. Indeed. Oh, fuck. I just realised what I did. Whatever. No, 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 no. No. We are in the right place, aren't we? Lord Artorial, Mistress Arturian, full glad am I to see both hale and healthy. They're just over there. What news? Shit went down. You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before the reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury! I believe we've made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics. I mean to say as much when I delivered my report to my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Arturial. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare Fortomp could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. You most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Arturian have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose on you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. Wish, Sir Redwald, thank you for your hospitality. The fuck is this? Oh, you know what I want to do? I'm gonna set this as a favourite location. John, you ever gonna run out of money? Might. Over there. Oh, of course, I know what's up there. Mistress Altorian, I speak plain. From the first I questioned your motives and your competence and justly. Now I realise rumours have a way of growing more fantastical as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Rochefort swore that all your stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant your patronage. He duly listened because of all of his wisdom. He's never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. To be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp's Riversmeet, when we came upon a wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. An onerous task, fraught with danger. And there you were, the saviour of Eorzea and an honoured guest of House Fortop. My new comrade in arms, Rochefort's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without word of protest nor any sign of fear. You duly tracked down the enemy, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Rochefort had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks my own weakness, but I will not doubt you again, Mistress Altorian. On that you have my word. Right, doesn't matter. Seventh. Do you have a name? No. What's that? Dark spectacle. Okay, fair enough. Don't have that. We'll have to get that now. Any hop? Well, not a seagull. It's clear we'll be back, Gozer. You ready to depart, madam? Airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Sea of clouds. Oh, it looks much better now. It was like just white before.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Cid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home.
Yeah.
High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
big light bulb. What a weird airship design. Cool. Alright. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Miqo'te, this may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. I mean, it's not as cold as the place I was last in, but and of course our hero is only wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind, we need to find Lady Laniette. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. Oh. Sure. No, the hell killed by a killer cat. Fine. Take the more sensible route down. There's a cow there. Get my fucking revenge on this cat. Oh. I think a more interesting location than just the snow. But I won't lie, I'm looking forward to actually seeing the newer games. I mean, Ash Studio should be obvious, right? But bit of a trek. The Rose House. Mistress Tyrion, welcome. I'm Sir Laniette Laniette de Helenart, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I'm in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of the false Inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus I have been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Halone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's saviour in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides, truly. Pardon me. I know not what I have done to deserve such double blessing. Tis a pleasure to see you, my lady Lanny. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Lord M, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Alterian. Camp Cloud Top was established to provide an early warning of impeding Dravanian incursions. High elevation afforded by floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us ready for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu, with whom we've had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for the man of Iceheart. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mistress Alterian. It's always the second ones, John. While I understand Count Edmond's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it's entirely possible he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep a watch for Dravanian outflies. Then when you have a moment to speak to his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Emmeline from shirking his duty. A question from Lanny, why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely he must see me standing there a few yards away. Oh, never mind, what is it? A mission of paramount importance, keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. A mission? Yes, of course, that's why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. Mistress Alterian, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honoro. I serve with the pleasure of Lord Emmeline. Lady Lanny would have me accompany Lord Emmeline on his mission. I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you're more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humour your fair share of difficult men before. Just double check. But this one contains trousers for me. Now that M is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu. First encountered the Vanu several years ago when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There's been peace between our peoples for half a year until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go see Sir Marielle. She could use your assistance. Mr. Salterina, I presume. Lady Lanny told me you were coming. I hear that you never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol. I'm sure you'll cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdman, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless the Ixal's mother was a Gygus. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. Yeah, it's a neat location. Standing watch. I sense a hostile presence. Yeah, it's a Vanu. It's an owlbear. An eagle man. Keep going on my ludicrous mech. On my ludicrous mech. Can't see that, guys. This thing looks cool as well. Look at this. Vanu this time. It's interesting because Warcraft's first expansion also had floating islands as well. Valorant. I'm at destination. Damn it. Japanese game, that means invisible walls. Till it suddenly doesn't. For the time being, it does. Enjoy the cat noises. Finished with your patrol, anything to report? Yeah, that shit that just happened. Mayhap it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Halone blessed us with a mighty ally. Get myself some new trousers. Ah, but my fantastic shoes are covering it up. Yeah, that's what my chances look like. These are the right gloves, aren't they? Yeah. The wrong gloves on. I want the set. Accepting your recent clashes with the Verno, it cannot have escaped your notice. Things here are rather peaceful to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we've yet to record a single intrusion with the Horde. This is why, as for anyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted protector, is a perpetual state of needing repairs, so even were the Holy See to come over, a Dravanian attack would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Mistress Alterian, this is where ambition comes to die. If you haven't aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I like to think the enthusiasm can be as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I'll have you seek out the sentries and stoke the fighting spirit, psych them up, you might say. And I do, because that's what I want you to do. What not to do now? Is an attack? What should we do? What should we do? You fooled me there for a moment, old girl. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how suited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty, yet you attempt to eat with the promise of excitement. Don't do at all. Lady Lani will give me a grand mission for that befits my station. Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, make an effort to be more alert. But really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it, thank you very much. Get this cat from up close. Look at him. Oh, it's like a proper cat. I don't want to fight a cat. It's got a bell. Who put bells on these? Aww. What is it? Is it the Horde by the Fury? Whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. After the shock you gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Many thanks, Mistress Alturian. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behaviour. Beg your pardon, Lord Emelence, and what? Ah, well, I no doubt Lady Laniette will do her utmost to oblige him. I guess potentially we could have a second... Like, I could figure out what the second class would be and do them all again, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I should have been doing that for the entire game, though. Lord Emmeline, Manhalane is going to demand more dangerous duty than I expect. Laniette will want you to accompany him. You might well speak with us sooner rather than later, and there's no use avoiding the inevitable. Springs Eternal. Okay. That's... What's that from? I'm guessing Shakespeare, but... Mr. Sartorian Lord Manalain has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand that we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water at Camp Cloudtop. There are no underground sources. We can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered. May enable us to obtain water through the other means. These spring crystals can be found in the Vur Sian Saran to the east here. I would have you and M bring us back. 1. You may have to contend with feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlements, of course. It all pales in comparison to keeping your young lord entertained. But you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. Lady Lanny tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? A vital mission on success of which the very survival Camp Cloudtop rests, the procurement of potable water. Finally, it's about time she entrusted me with the mission of real import. Right, then let's go, let's go! Did they need to put real cat noises in? No. Am I glad they did? Yeah, I guess I like cat noises. I don't like killing cat noises. So this is the Vorsian Saran of legend. I'm pronouncing all those words wrong. And nary a Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know. Why don't you and I make in a competition? Whoever finds a superior specimen wins. Or I shall judge our entries on size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. Fuck is that? Is it an axolot? It's an axolot. And I know that's not how it's pronounced. I just don't remember how to pronounce it. Axolotl. I should inspect another one. Over there. Oh fuck, how many of these do I have to check? Ooh. I'm sure the boy is fine. Definitely not in a weird emergency. I'm assuming he's not returned. Have you bought the entry for the contest? There you go. My understanding of such things is limited, but this can be used to draw moisture from the air. Fuck you! I was in a conversation, Picer. You piece of shit. Fascinating. Give me my shoes. Well, the trousers look rubbish, but it is a set. Oh no. Series of unfortunate events. Lord Emmeline has been gone for an awful long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for the crystal? Even he must realise the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Yep, I'm worrying about nothing, but I ask you to assist me in looking for him, mistress. We should find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southern eastern area of the place as swiftly as you are able to rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell, good luck. Bum ba bum bum bum, shum bum ba bum bum bum. Look at that thing. Cloud worm. Little arms. Let us survey the land. Yeah, this reminded me of Final Fantasy X's music a lot. There's no sign of Emmeline. Continue north. It's gone dark. Mr. Sartorian, Lord Manalain, and he's been taken by the Venu. They have my Lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. Cool. You did this pretty quickly, this series of quests. Oh yeah, they have a specific side, don't they? That would be Halone in the stars, or the Vanu must have taken him into the village, mayhap, to present to their chieftain. We'll make haste to the Rose House, tell Lady Laniette what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mr. Sartorian, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emmeline in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know it can be a little trifle presumptuous and insensitive and insufferable, but it doesn't deserve this. We're sneaking. Fine. With the Fury, you're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do with business, is it? Never, I'm over here. Neverlings come to free the prisoners. Spread word like thunder and cast them into the cloud sea. Let's free him. Whew. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Never did slink away like powerful Galacats, Valley Warriors of Gundu. Oh, which one's here? The guy had better things to do. I wonder how the others doing.
Reinforcements. Anger of Honu.
chief of mighty Vundo, roils like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells, and he comes.
Another summon. Fucking whale.
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the mists.
Ooh.
A flying whale? By the fury, it's a primal.
One of XIV.
We must away.
Why do they do the, that?
Damn!
I can take him.
Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
Aye, aye, Chief.
All aboard!
Oh crap, we left the kid behind. Gods only know. What might have happened if we'd not been about to save you? No need for thanks, sir. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. Right, more than a few. Happy Bunny. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance. This creation of theirs, the Protector, apparently they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to the CC to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you'd arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Totally, I've been here for a couple of days, not like an hour. Small world, I thought. Just as the lordling's manservant skittered into the view, babbling about his master being captured, and you risking it all to rescue him. The rest, as they say, is history. Oh, he's quoting from Final Fantasy X. Right, well, hate to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. Speak soon again. Again soon. So I'm hoping for level 51 quest now. So that would make us 10% of the way through. Emmeline. Not quite. Very well, I admit it. It was incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died. You know, me, dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb and line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal. And that, old girl, is no small feat. I made an historical discovery. In fact, even Lady Lanier will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes! I'm rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumph to return? I didn't jump that time. I'm learning. Still lost a lot of health, but... Stay away, bird. Stay away from me. You're a dodo. Not a cat. Or a bird. It's a bird, John. Whatever. Please, hello, I feared the worst. What happened out there? Primal? You sure? Yet now that I think about it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale, Venu legend, massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. What I've learned of comparable summonings, the presence of Venu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behaviour towards the people of Camp Cloudtop. You mean to say they've fallen under the Primal's influence? Why is there like a small child who, like... I guess that's how that works, but like... It seems like he's in danger and should not be doing this. I recall reading such things in the documents provided by Master Harfener. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Laniette? Little recognition for the hero of the hour? A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on? Why, yes, you're right, of course. Mistress Alterian deserves all that, and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress Alterian, you've done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Rochefort, and give my warmest regards to the Count. But that's it then, no more forays into enemy territory. Very well, I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Laniette. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. All's well that ends was well, yeah. So the God, I can't speak, can I? Yeah, this isn't going to be a 4-hour stream. We can speak on the journeys home, though. There we go. I confess, I've always been rather fond of airship travel. The chills of the wind upon your face and the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins. From the excitement, I found the whole experience indescribably invigorating. My habit simply the joy of having cheated death once again. Ha ha! In any event, I must take for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. I'm Mania Lane, as should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go to see if he's recovered from his ordeal? Look at this weep trash. Was you naive? Gods, why did you have to strike me so hard? Why is this being played for comedy? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop. I endangered the lives of others for my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? I know it's medieval times, but still. Doesn't mean they have to play it for comedy. Black Chocobo whistle! A compass. And Mistress Arturian, my lord, the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Arturiel and Lord Maniahain. You would remain here for but a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Imanolane's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail.
Valentine.
How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
That must be right, bastard. With the like wearing headphones. You're an elf. Whatever the fuck they're called in this game. Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who would never be swayed, men who dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that such member of our House Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He is genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I'm quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us naught if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak to Sir Emmerich at the congregation of our knights. Most heavenly, you will know more of these charges. It's thermal bird. I stand on your table, sir. It's been too long now. I have put this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino's Mistress Tataru, I take it. Done. Word of their determined reached us while I was delivering my report on the Verno Primal. Truly, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grinno's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a Knight of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the signs have done, rooting the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, there's naught we can do. I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand trial by combat. But of course, trial by combat is sanctioned by the Inquisition. Victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. In Ishgardian law, trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. This instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grinno and the second of his choosing, and another Knight of the Heavensward, most like. two of them by the Fury, they can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphinaud's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill. She would be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I'm sure Lord Haushaffar, but all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, mayhap in the realm at large. Bun. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphinaud at once and inform him of our intentions. Naive, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Till then, my friend. Okay, I'll be nearby, won't it? Well, have I not? I need to do that. I still want the Artemis bow. Ball of Embers hard. Where the fuck are we going? Up there. Ah. Had it, you know, it's 1 AM, I'm not doing it now, but... Hop along, hop along. This. Okay, Dark Knight quest. No, I don't want to be. Come on, Dark Knight. These are the houses. Listen carefully, Naive. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges. The accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they'll be asked to restate their request trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges the Mistress Tatu's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Ooh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Greno's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands. I will cheer so loud, you'll wonder how you could have ever contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? I was born ready. Who's that?
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alphinaud Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphinaud Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
I'm all for those. Bun.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
Render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Oh, you've got a special moving weapon as well. Go away, you.
I have my pride.
Check out Polo Crane.
I've got you now. Down with you!
Curious as to what's going on here. There we go, duty complete. Yield. I mean, we won! The Fury has spoken. Afano Levelier to Taro, you hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom, see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Delivered by an untimely demise yet again. My thanks as always. Happy Bunny. By the Fury, what a splendid victory. See how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Bird. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. Just normally elegant things aren't eager. That's how that works. What say you, Naev? Will you take for her for your steed? Your seed? Your steed? Lord Hoshafon, Chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. No, you tell the bird that. Here we go. That seemed like an important quest, I think. We also got the compass. Ether currents now accessible. Collection expanded. Ether compass acquired. I have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first attune all the local ether currents. In order to attune some ether currents, you'll need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. During this endeavour, you also have a compass, which provides you both a bearing and the distance to the nearest ether current upon use. Compass can be found under Collection in Duty section of the main menu. Collection, Duty, and Travel. Okay. What was the other one? Lord Hoshfon thinks you could do a well-deserved rest. Still live, accept. Black Chocobos are well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fort Tom Manor. The Count has done so already. Will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Hello, new smiles on us again, Mistress Arturian, guiding you to victory, setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess. You understand, I merely knew the strength of your opponents. Ahem. You have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting two of Heavensward while the city's elite had looked on. By the fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you surely will do from now on. My lord. We just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests his presence. Mistress Arturian. Invitation from the Archbishop? What an honour. Personal summons is indeed a great honour. Given recent events, it would be wise not to delay. Go, Mistress Arturian. We shall speak anon. Priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him. We'll escort you inside. I want to end it, but like on a bit where it's clearly gonna like move to a new quest area or something. The vault. I think probably any time now is probably fine, but. Honoured to receive you, Mistress Altarin, in this way, please.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies.
It's weird that he introduces himself. You'd think somebody else would do that.
You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate. But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
I don't like that he has like this mark that's higher resolution than parts of his shield. You know, parts of his armor.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder, being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even.
How about you?
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
Were you?
And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Where's my glasses? I think she must take a helmet off for the cutscenes. There we go. That sort of has a sort of endiness to it, doesn't it? Put a hand in the quest though. Just thought I'd quietly hop along then.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
Shit went down.
Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
Okay, she sounds like... I'm glad they got some British actors now, but like now she sounds like she's from Xenoblade.
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
Rauburn? Who the fuck's Rauburn? It's Raban. Can we agree to pronunciations for things? There we go. That is a level as well. I'm guessing I am... Yeah, there we go. I'm 5 levels above where I need to be, but I think I was kind of... You know, we ended the storyline. We got a level up. That's a great place to end the episode. I'm going to let you go here. Or at least there would be a cut if I was doing like a double long stream, but it's almost 2 AM and I think I've got work tomorrow. I don't know. I tried booking it off, but I never got a reply. So I guess that means I'm going to work. Oh well. Just let you go, eh? That's not how we let people go. This is how we let people go. We say, thank you very much for watching. I've been the John Truck. I've been on the Heavensward adventure. I'll see you next time. Farewell.